Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a pretty substantial legal document.
Yeah, 101 pages filed just yesterday, April 30th, 2025.
Right, in Texas. And it's taking aim at Roblox Corporation and also Discord Inc. Our mission today is really to unpack the main allegations in this filing, specifically around, child safety and exploitation claims.
And it's crucial, I think, to state up front, these are allegations in a legal complaint.
Yeah.
It's the very start of a process.
Absolutely. So let's start with Roblox. The complaint really highlights their marketing, doesn't it?
It does. Pitched heavily towards kids, parents, promises of safety. The whole #OneGaming site for kids and teens line.
But the filing paints a drastically different picture.
Very different. The core allegation is that they hosted and maybe even promoted sexually explicit content.
Content like what specifically? To detail that.
It mentions things like simulated sexual activity in these user-made games they call condo games, basically virtual hangouts, and even virtual strip clubs. Plus some really disturbing game themes, allegedly trivializing sex trafficking, referencing things like Diddy or Epstein.
Wow. And the claim isn't that this just slipped through the cracks.
No, the complaint alleges Roblox knew. It actually cites supposedly leaked internal documents, things about moderation decisions suggesting awareness.
So the accusation becomes much more serious, that they essentially provided a hunting ground for predators.
That's the language used, facilitating grooming on Roblox, which then often moved off-platform, frequently to Discord.
Right, the connection to Discord comes up early.
And it backs this up with examples, alleged real-world cases of exploitation, grooming, abuse, tied back to Roblox use from, 2017 right up to this year.
Have outside groups flagged this before?
Yeah, the filing mentions criticism from groups like the National Center on Sexual Exploitation.
Okay. And there's an argument about priorities, too.
A central theme, yeah. That Roblox allegedly prioritized growth, user numbers, profits over genuine child safety.
How would that manifest?
Well, influencing decisions about things like age verification or the lack thereof, parental controls, how much they spent on actual moderation.
They also mentioned Roblox trying to attract older users, that aging up strategy.
Right, and the complaint argues they did this without properly beefing up safety for the kids already there.
Which seems counterintuitive.
It does, and even newer features, like parties, are questioned as potentially weakening safety measures already in place.
It even says Roblox's own developers had concerns.
Apparently so, according to the filing. Concerns raised internally about platform safety and any recent changes Roblox has made. The complaint dismisses them as, too little, too late, just reactive.
Okay, let's shift to Discord then. Are the allegations similar?
Largely, yes. It's positioned as another communication app, also marketed to kids with safety assurances.
But facing the same core accusations.
Exactly. Hosting dangerous sexual content, being a space where predators operate.
And the complaint explicitly links the two.
It does. It alleges Roblox and Discord effectively work together. Maybe unintentionally, but in a way that facilitates child sexual exploitation.
So similar accusations for Discord too: growth over safety, inadequate features.
That's the claim against both, yeah.
Now, there's a specific case driving this lawsuit, right?
Yes, the plaintiff is named as Mary Doe, acting for her minor child, Jane Doe.
And what allegedly happened to Jane Doe?
The filing details a really harrowing story. Alleged victimization starting on Roblox and Discord grooming, being coerced into sending explicit images, leading to an in-person meeting, and then allegedly sexual assault.
And the impact.
The complaint states she suffered severe ongoing harm.
So based on all that, what are the actual legal claims being made?
They're suing both Roblox and Discord on several grounds, things like fraudulent concealment, basically saying the companies knew about dangers and hid them.
Okay.
Also general negligence, failure to warn users adequately about the risks, unreasonable design of the platforms themselves.
Making them inherently unsafe.
That's the argument. Plus, negligent undertaking, meaning they undertook safety measures, but did so negligently and strict liability, both for design defects and failure to warn.
So quite a few different legal angles they're pursuing.
A broad range, definitely. The core message, though, is that these platforms, presented as safe, are alleged to be designed and run in ways that actually enable harm to children, driven by business priorities.
It really starkly contrasts that public safety image with these, frankly, terrifying accusations.
Absolutely. And it leaves you, the listener, with a pretty heavy question, doesn't it? Well, if allegations like these hold weight, what does that mean for the future of any online platform popular with kids? What is the fundamental duty of care these massive companies have to protect their youngest, most vulnerable users? This case could really push that conversation forward.